Queen heartbreak, Her Majesty and Prince Philip cancel royal family Christmas plans. The Queen has been forced to cancel her annual Christmas celebrations at Sandringham due to the coronavirus pandemic. The monarch, 94, and the Duke of Edinburgh, 99, traditionally travel to their Norfolk country estate each year to celebrate the festive season surrounded by close family members. But due to the COVID-19 crisis, royal aides have ruled out a trip this year. Instead, the Queen and Prince Philip will celebrate Christmas quietly at Windsor Castle, where they have stayed throughout both national lockdowns. A spokesperson for Buckingham Palace said, having considered all the appropriate advice, the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh have decided that this year they will spend Christmas quietly in Windsor. The decision by the palace comes after the government announced plans to temporarily relax coronavirus restrictions for 5 days over the Christmas period. From December 23 to 27, up to 3 households will be allowed to gather to celebrate together. But the Prime Minister has said the rules are there for guidance and families would still have to make a personal judgment about whether it would be sensible to bubble with others or not. Daily Express royal correspondent Richard Palmer said the decision taken by the Queen shows this year the royals will not have a normal Christmas, much like millions of Britons. Staff at Sandringham had expressed reluctance to isolate from their families in order to be able to work at the estate over Christmas as part of the Queen's bubble. Last week it emerged that the monarch had a plan to get around that by simply moving the group with her at Windsor to Norfolk, Mr. Palmer said. He added, but it was clear at that point that no final decision had been made about where the Queen and Philip would spend Christmas. Her decision emphasizes that this is not going to be a normal Christmas in the UK, whatever the politicians would like. Mr. Johnson urged people to think carefully when drawing up their plans to celebrate Christmas. The Queen and Philip spent the entire first national lockdown at Windsor Castle in Berkshire. The couple managed to get away to Scotland for the annual summer holiday where they received royal guests at Balmoral Castle. But as a precaution, their meetings with grandchildren and great-grandchildren, including Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, involved social distancing. The monarch and her husband headed back to Windsor in the autumn and spent the second nationwide shutdown in the castle. They celebrated their 73rd wedding anniversary at the ancient royal residence, 25 miles west of Buckingham Palace. The Queen has been known to invite close family members to the Sandringham estate each year to celebrate Christmas. Christmas Day kicks off with a trip to St. Mary Magdalene Church, southwest of Sandringham House. After the church service the royals retreat back to the country mansion for Christmas lunch. Former royal chef Darren McGrady revealed what was usually on the menu for Christmas Day. He said, usually it was homemade sage and onion stuffing, Brussels sprouts with bacon and chestnuts, sometimes parsnips and carrots. It varied year to year, mashed potatoes and roast potatoes, homemade gravy, then Christmas pudding with brandy sauce. He also revealed the royals opened their Christmas presents on December 24. On Boxing Day some members of the royal family take part in a traditional shoot. Last year the Queen and Philip were joined by Prince Charles, the Duchess of Cornwall, Princess Anne, Prince Edward and the Countess of Wessex along with their children Lady Louise and James, Viscount Severn. The Cambridges were also in tow as were Princess Beatrice, her fiancé Edoardo Mapley-Mozzi, Princess Eugenie, and Jack Brooksbank, as well as other extended members of the royal family. Notable absentees included the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and baby Archie. The family of 3 celebrated at a reclusive mansion on Vancouver Island before returning to the UK in January to announce their bombshell news about stepping back as senior royals. And just weeks after stepping down from royal duties in disgrace, Prince Andrew made a quiet entrance to the church on Christmas morning. He arrived early to the chapel with his elder brother Charles in a bid to avoid unnecessary attention from the media and well-wishers gathered outside.